Hey folks, Mr. Vanscoy. I'm going to show you guys how to add a little color and some design elements to your infographic in Google Drawing. Alright, so we've got our previous example. If you just want to add some simple color, there's a few ways to do that. You can use, instead of using text boxes, you can also use the shape tool. I'm personally I'm a fan of the rounded rectangle, or rectangle, not reptile. So I can use that tool, and again, just from a design standpoint, you can see it kind of snaps into place here, so that it actually makes it the same size as those lines. And if it chooses this default blue. Let's make this a nice pink. And then you can I just double tap that. I can then type in here a few moments after the Big Bang. And then we just have a simple text box that's got a little more shape and design to it. You can get even more fancy with your fonts. Changing your fonts. Don't go too crazy on the fonts though. Remember, it needs to be readable. Oh, by the way, you can also select both of those. Whoops. Maybe not. There we go. I guess because that's a text box and one is a rectangle, you can't select both at the same time. Change the font. Select all. There we go. You can change the border color of that, so maybe you want to add a blue border for that pink, and let's make that a little thicker. Let's use a 4 pixel wide. So that's one way to add some simple design elements. A little more complex, we can use this insert image tool and go to search the web. And so maybe we want to add a picture of a supernova is an exploding star, and so that might be, it's not exactly the Big Bang, but it might be a nice visual, close enough visual. And I select that and then go to insert. So again, it's not entirely accurate, but we don't have any actual pictures of the Big Bang. So a supernova is going to be about the closest thing. So I just wanted to add some visual elements here. And again, for future projects, you might have something that you look up specifically. Alright, so yeah, and you can see that I'm using those snap tools to kind of guide that in place. And let's include a picture that's totally random. I wouldn't want you guys to include this in yours. But let's see. Maybe instead of the birth of the universe, we have my birth. My one son's been watching Boss Baby, so when I think of babies and birth, I think of Boss Baby. So let's use this one. So let's put Boss Baby here. And again, kind of using those snap tools to kind of snap it in place. And then maybe I don't want it right on the line. So you can also double click on that if you mostly like the image, but then you want to crop the edges. I don't want that whole background. I think that's distracting. So we can do something like that. Alright, hopefully this will help add a little flair to your Big Bang infographic or any other infographic.